What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Deja welcoming you back to Clockwise Crypto, where we bring you the latest crypto news and show you how to make money in the crypto space. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that bell notification just so you're alerted every time we drop these money making videos. All right, so stay tuned. Okay, so before we jump into our stories, what we're going to talk about today, I wanted to look at the crypto fear and greed meter. And today it reads neutral. Now, that means that some of the investors and traders, they're not sure if they want to invest or trade or just stay out of the market right now. So they're on the fence right now. This is still, I would say, a good time to get in on some of your favorite projects, especially if it was up and then it came down some and it's at a support level. This would be a good time you might want to get into and invest. Okay, so just a little word to the wise. But jumping right into our first story, we're going to talk about financial advisors are still reluctant to use cryptocurrencies, but the investor demands may change that. All right. So cryptocurrencies are becoming more and more popular with financial advisors. Now, 45% of those surveyed by Surly Associates says that they expect to integrate cryptocurrency into client portfolios in the near future, which is an indication that this trend will continue. Now, many advisors, they're still hesitant to invest clients' funds in cryptocurrencies. Just 7% of them say that they currently use these assets based on their own recommendations, and 10% say because clients request for them, so that's why they're invested. Now, according to Surly, cryptocurrencies continue to capture the imagination of investors, with 80% of advisors reporting that their clients have at least briefly asked them about the crypto investments. Now, these numbers show that advisors continue to be largely optimistic about other alternative assets, but only 2% of them invest in cryptocurrencies. So there's still hope for growth as private equity and real estate investments have seen an increase from 18%. Now, in 2023, advisors expect to boost the alternatives exposure as well as other areas like hedge funds and venture capitals. A 2% increase in each case has been allocated for infrastructure investments, while cryptocurrency goes up just 0.2%. Now, Surly found out that there are reasons why financial advisors are reluctant to increase how much they devote to cryptocurrencies. Some people might not have enough time to study it and worry that they'll breach their fiduciary duty if they invest in cryptocurrency. Now, many platforms don't offer it as an investment option either. Now, in the meantime, individual investors, they may be able to get involved with cryptocurrencies outside of their relationships with their advisors through platforms like Robinhood and Coinbase. So hopefully we'll start seeing more advisors starting to offer crypto investments in the near future, especially with all the crypto adoption that's going on around, the world. So we'll stay tuned and see how that is. Talk to your financial advisor if you have one and see. I wouldn't worry too much if they don't offer it because you can do it on your own. I just always recommend that you educate yourself. Okay. So on to our next story. We're going to talk about how Drake and Stake.com, they donated 1 million Bitcoins to LeBron James Family Foundation. How cool is that, right? Now, when basketball star LeBron James came to Toronto with the LA Lakers, he was hosted at an upscale restaurant by the multi-platinum award-winning Drake. Drake is actually one of my favorite artists, okay? So Drake is on a roll. After betting his life savings and winning big at Stake.com, he just announced that it's been the biggest ever for him with an Instagram video of a Black 11 showing off all his winnings. Now, while many people actually are playing Russian roulette online for fun, it's clear that Drake is doing so with the hope of spreading love. Now, he said, "My biggest hit ever was on Stake.com, and as you can see, I was clearly excited. Now, he said this while showing off his massive winnings from the game. Now, Drake is a true champion of the underdog. Now, James told him about his struggles and how he had been trying to figure out what they could do for help. But that now seemed like fate was on their side, because Drake's offer for $1 million in funding towards the Promise School, or I Promise School, which will be into place before winter starts break. Okay. Mabel, which is the mother of Michael and Royal Crown Academy basketball player, was given $100,000 by Drake in the effort to help them succeed. The most generous move from Stake.com is their donation towards the LeBron James Foundation, which gave away $1 million because they believe it will make a difference with the education advantages across America. So I think that was really cool, and a big kudos to Drake and Stake.com. I like that. All right. So moving on to our final story, we're going to talk about how the Honduras central bank clarifies that Bitcoin is not regulated. Okay. Now, the Central Bank of Honduras, which is also BCH, they denied the rumors circulating online that the country plans on adopting Bitcoin as a legal tender. Now, the bank's official Twitter account issued a statement stressing how this currency is not regulated by law in Honduran markets yet, but it does exist and can be used for transactions. Now, last week, Twitter feeds were filled with reports on Honduras adopting Bitcoin. Even popular crypto advocate Max Kaiser, he tweets a picture from his trip to the country and says, "It's happening." But it appears that this news just didn't make its way up onto official statements by the president, Xiomara Castro's government, or the central banks. Now, with El Salvador passing legislation to Bitcoin to make it a legal tender, the question became which countries in Latin America would follow suit. Now, a vote carried out by CoinMarketCap on which countries were likely to adopt crypto as a legal tender currently shows Honduras at number 39. However, the central bank did say that they will continue research on the virtual currency, which could be considered a legal tender and regulated by them in the near future. All right. Now, crypto, they have been the subject of much debate in recent times. Now, with its rise in popularity, governments worldwide, they've considered developing their own decentralized currency called CBDCs, or central bank digital currencies. Now, the idea is that the world this will replace the fiat money while avoiding many perceived dangerous associations with cryptocurrencies, such as potential use by cyber criminals or funding crimes like drug trafficking and terrorism. Now, it also holds promise for overwhelming how we approach finances through fiscal treatments, concerns about inflation rates, among other things. Now, other countries seems to be exploring the idea of legalizing Bitcoin. And last month, a Mexican senator revealed her intentions, and other politicians from Tonga has announced that they will put forth legislation in the mid-2023 that could make crypto legal across both of the hemispheres by then also, okay? So let's just see. I mean, I do think this is a great move. This would have been a great move for Honduras, but they're just not there yet. I definitely see they're getting to it because they didn't say they were totally against it. It's just not legal yet, so they want to get it legal with their government. So this will probably be one of the countries in the near future that will adopt it also. It's just a matter of time. All right. So that pretty much ends it for our story today, our news today. I want to thank you guys for joining me. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Also, please go ahead and like this video and share it with other crypto-minded individuals. Okay. I greatly appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.